A big body. My kids now have this thing where they talk about my yacht all the time, which is like funny to me. Now they say I'm a big back.
Oh God.
But what a bit, and I'm like, I am not a big back, because what a big back is somebody who eats and like never gains weight. Like, I wish I was a big back. These are way big. What the fuck?
I know. It's like they hanging on the thing. It's like they grew. They don't adjust. I need to get some that adjust, because I don't like that they don't adjust. Right?
Yeah, it feels weird.
Yeah. They look fine.
I haven't worn them in a long time.
Yeah, it's, well, how long's it been since we've done one of these?
Has before
6 months? Has it been 6 months?
I didn't say that. It was before Worlds. What the? I feel so uncomfortable. It was when Carlos and his dad were here.
Yeah, that was right before his before his fight.
When was that? October?
Fuck. It's been quite a while. Because when was Worlds? I don't even remember when
November.
Worlds was. November.
I'm gonna look and see.
Yeah, it's been quite a few months. Welcome back, Mikki. Been on a hiatus.
Fucking busy. Mm-hmm. What is our? It's Wandering Minds.
I just even forgot what the hell. Maybe I should turn the light on.
Like October 26th.
Wow.
Oh no, that's 21.
Yeah.
It came out October 17th.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
What's after October? November, October, November. So it's only been 2 months. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It seems like way longer than that.
Yeah, it does. It does. A lot's happened.
Yeah.
You went to Worlds?
I did go to Worlds.
In Las Vegas.
In Vegas.
Oh, this is the Wandering Minds.
Welcome.
Season's greetings. Look, it's still crooked. I can barely see it.
That was a you thing.
I know. I can barely see it because it's...
I had that perfectly aligned, and then you did your magic.
Bright in here.
I know, those lights.
Ugh.
Anyways. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Yep. We've been busy. We've been doing stuff. Sorry, guys. Tell me about how's life has been.
I got a new job.
New job. What's up with that?
I love it.
Good.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Putting my skills to use. It's pretty cool because it's workforce development. I'm a program director. And what is really cool about it is the person who was doing it previously, she was also doing like 20 other things. So she was just stretched too thin, and they're like, all right, we need to hire somebody who can just do this position.
Yeah.
So it's basically like having a blank slate. Mm-hmm. And a way that my boss described it is it's like there's these different programs within the place that I work for. And he's like, it's a lot of entrepreneurs like building their own programs within. And I thought that was a really cool way to put it, because that's basically what it is. Like, okay, this was handed to me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to build it the way that I see fit.
Right.
And run it. So it's like my own business.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And the good thing is you're from an outside perspective. Mm-hmm. So you got a whole different, like she was within, right? So so now you can come in and kind of with it, like you said, a clean slate, and kind of like regroup things like from a flat surface, a nice foundation. Yeah,
and she was doing a great job with the time and resources that she had, but it was like she was just she was stretched too thin. She had so many other things to do. So it's cool because I get to use the skills that I have. Right. Yeah. And I'm like interacting with people, and and
get paid for it,
and get paid better.
Yeah,
that's a big thing too.
Right.
But it's like it's a job of service, mm-hmm. which is a big deal to me, right? Yep. To actually be able to serve people and help people. Yeah. And so it's
because it is community outreach type of thing. It is, right?
Kind of. So it's at a transitional housing facility. It's called Everyone Village. Okay. Which is transitional housing is like getting people out of homelessness. Yeah. And into housing, right? A lot of them have been there a while just because there's not any housing for people. And this
affordable, that is.
Right, affordable. Yeah. And this job that I have now is workforce development for the unhoused, specifically to help them like regain skills or learn skills so that they can get 9-to-5s for lack of better terms.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is, how do I say this? Just skills that we lose along the way, use it or lose it, basically, right?
Yeah.
Or like take advantage of it, because several of them still live in the village. So they're like, oh, I'm gonna go home real quick.
Yeah.
Right. You can't do that at a regular job. So it's
yeah.
just little skills like that. And then
so it's kind of reintegrating them into a normal.
Reintegration is a great way to put that. Yeah.
That's good.
But owning in on like, all right, this is what you want to be doing. So how can we use this program to help
facilitate that? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And so it's right now I'm just trying to get like a foundation, right? Like everything solid and running. So like the development part hasn't really helped or hasn't really happened yet.
Yeah.
Other than like, all right, you have to actually like clock in.
Yeah.
Right. Like that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
I have a kid calling me.
We'll block them.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing about like halfway houses, prisons, stuff like that. It's like they offer, but they don't do enough reintegration process. Like I think that people, and they do have it. Yeah, and they do have it. I'm not saying that the prison system doesn't have it, but it's very much, and I think a lot of people are on either side of the fence on this. The reality is a lot of people on the wrong side of the fence when it comes to this opinion is most people aren't going to stay in prison for the rest of their fucking life, right?
Right.
So the disciplinary aspect of that needs to shift to rehabilitation. These motherfuckers are going to get back out if you don't give them skills, if you don't give them knowledge.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you think they're going to do?
Right.
They're going to re-offend. They're going to go back to what they know, what's easiest.
Yeah.
So it really drives me nuts when you have these fucking people that are like, they need to rot in prison. They need to take their weights away, take their health system away, take this, blah, 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 blah. It's like we need to teach them. They need to be taught because a lot of their life they've been taught the wrong fucking shit.
Even if there is some sort of like skills trade, like welding or
absolutely, plumbing, electrical, any of that type of thing.
Yeah,
contracting, and they do have. I'm not saying they don't have that. What I'm saying is those need to be mandatory. Those type of things, education, hands-on training, has to be part of the curriculum. Like you come to prison, you got 10 years, you're learning something.
Yeah.
Pick some shit out, learn it, love it, and thrive when you get out.
Yeah, no,
right?
That makes
Not
sense.
Just like, let's go to prison and fucking act like gang members and same shit.
Yeah.
Right? It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And that's why society is the way it is right now. Because you got this revolving door because penitentiaries are worth so much fucking money. We're like cattle. Like literally the prison system is another one of those high dollar things. That's why Oregon has probably 30 at least prisons in the state. California, it's way the hell out the water because they make so much money.
Yeah.
Right. But if you would rehabilitate these people, like what you guys are doing.
Yeah. And it's not a prison, obviously.
No, I know it, but it's one of those steps. A lot of homeless people are in and out of prison.
Well, they also get stuck in the circle that you're talking about.
The revolving door.
Right. They're homeless and they don't have a street address to be able to get a job.
Right.
And so they resort to
petty shit.
I mean, that's the way to say it. And that's not how my staff is. I'm not implying that at all. But there's this circle that unfortunately they can't get out of this circle because there's no housing.
They can't get a job because they don't have a social security card. They don't have ID. They don't have this. And it's
And that's one thing that's really awesome that they do at Everyone Village is when you get in there, there's, I don't remember exactly what the I think there's 5 things. I don't remember what they are, but you apply for insurance, you get an ID, and you get your social security card or your birth certificate. Like get all of that shit that you need in order to function as an adult.
Right.
Like how often do you actually use your birth certificate? Hardly ever. But when you get a job, you have to have it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. No, that's great. I mean, that's great. And don't get me wrong. There's people that need to rot away in prison and be there for the rest of their life and never come out.
Yeah.
I believe in the death penalty. Pedophiles, all those fuckers. I believe in the death penalty 100%. But again, when we're dealing with people that aren't going to be in there long, that are in there for stupid shit or even, see, this is the thing that I have. A lot of street people are some of the most intelligent people you will ever meet in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the best entrepreneurs,
no, I know.
when you consider it,
yeah,
in that you can ever meet, but they're never given the opportunity to be a manager because for one, keeping it real is just the way people are raised, right? Have you ever seen that Dave Chappelle where keeping it real goes wrong, goes bad, whatever?
I don't think so.
It's true. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But a lot of people who are stuck in that lifestyle, they'd rather keep it real than to branch away from that shit and better themselves.
Well, it was easy.
Right?
Like I think about my brother, right? He was in and out of prison.
Yeah.
He was a great drug dealer. He made tons of money.
Imagine if you would put that energy. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Imagine putting that energy,
right,
that hustle, that entrepreneurship into something legit.
Yeah.
I mean, if people are given the opportunity, again, they have to be willing to go 100% the opportunity because they don't want to, you don't want these people that are like, okay, I'm going to start stealing from, you know what I mean?
No, I do. Yeah.
But, and that's why they're not given the opportunity a lot of times.
Well, a lot of people are like, oh, you've been in prison.
Right. Yeah.
Then,
no, that's great though. It sounds like you guys are doing great things over there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I feel really fortunate to be a part of it.
Cool.
But it's so refreshing to like enjoy my job and like be able to help people.
Right.
That's a big thing for me is to be able to help people because I would say like my passion is empowering people. Yeah. Right. Whether it's with women and like home birth or birth in general. Right. You're a fucking woman and you're built to have babies. Right. Yeah. You are strong and you can do that. And so there's like that aspect of it. But now it's like empowering people who like, I wouldn't say this applies to my team, but like insecure, unsure, scared maybe even to like get out into like the real world.
Well, people don't know their potential. I mean, and that's the thing. Like,
they need somebody
we have this,
to,
well, and that's it. We have this discussion quite often that people don't know their potential because they've never even had anybody like give them a compliment. So why would they know that they have potential to be better than this or that? Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
Right.
It's pretty cool. I've only been there a month.
A month is a month. You're just starting.
Yeah. Right? But it's very cool.
Cool.
Yeah. How was Worlds? Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. No, Worlds was good. I'm proud of myself. I did good. I got second at Worlds, which was good for my Asian weight class, which was silver, which is first loser. So basically I lost.
Basically he came in first, just in second place.
Yeah, it just had it. Yeah, I came in first behind the guy who won. So we can look at it from that perspective. No, I did really good. I'm proud of myself.
There's A's and there's A pluses.
This guy was beyond A plus. His numbers were fucking.
I'm trying.
So I got one. I got one, right? When they were handing out awards, he got about 10 of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this motherfucker was.
I did not watch the awards.
Yeah, I don't think they live stream the awards.
Okay.
No, because he did a bench only, squat only, deadlift only, masters, open, this, that, the other, and he won out. Oh, his numbers blew mine away. He is 44. I am 48. That doesn't mean anything. Wait, he's in my age bracket. He's one below my age bracket, but he's still in masters. Huh. No, I'm going to age out of this bracket next year.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Because I thought that the bracket was like 40 to 44, and then
maybe it is 45. So he must have been 45 if we were in the same thing. Anyways, so he's got years to destroy the records. Anyways, he got like national and maybe even a world record, and I got a couple state records. So that's how that went. No, it went really good. I'm super proud of myself. I hate Vegas, but I'll go back because I'm cutting weight to go back for nationals. But I got 402 on squat, I got 281 on bench, and 496 on deadlift. I wanted 501. Molly and I we were not on the same page as far as communication. She went with her gut is always get a PR. And my gut was, let's go for the goal. The goal was 501. It's always been 501. But we didn't communicate well enough in that moment. So she went with 496 and it moved great. I definitely had over 5. But that being said, I'm not gonna even focus on that anymore because it is what it is. Right. So I got the state record on squat. I got the state record on deadlift. Bench, I'm not there yet. And this age bracket is probably I'm going to age out before I can get over 300 on bench. So that's fine. Sean Highland has it and he earned it and it's going to be on there until somebody else takes it from him. I wanted to make the squat and the deadlift hard to achieve for my age and weight. And it will be for, in Oregon, at least somebody will come and get it, I'm sure. But so I'm cutting right now to compete back at 165, and I'm going to get those state records because last time I competed at those state records, which I think was this comp, maybe it was that, no, are these same comps? I think it was this competition right here. I was 165 and Devin didn't tell them that they were state records. So my squat at 165 was like 365 and they didn't call state record. So I didn't get the state record for that. This current state record right now is 280 on squat.
And what did you get there?
365.
I lost you.
365. I got 365, but he forgot to tell them it was a state record. That's so funny. I didn't get that on the board. So which is really stupid to me that the judges know it's a state record, right? They know that it's a state record, but you have to tell them in the moment it's a state record.
Yeah.
When you give them your numbers.
Yeah.
So I did get the state record on bench at that weight class, but I'm gonna do even better. So anyway, I'm going down to 165 to get all my state records before I age out of the age bracket, which again it ends at 49. It starts a new one at 50.
And your birthday's in March.
I turned 49 in March, and I'm hoping.
But you'll have the whole year.
Yeah. But again, I'm gonna qualify in February.
And then
go to nationals, which is gonna be July, I think. And then I'm hoping to bounce back up to 180, 181, and at least do a deadlift only and get the 501 deadlift.
Nice.
Before I age out of the age bracket.
Yeah, well,
because then it starts over at 50.
Yeah,
I'm in a new. Yeah. So, but I didn't want to have to lose weight, then gain back weight. But it doesn't matter. It is what it is, and so that's what we're doing.
Nice.
I'm cutting. I'm at like one. I mean, I range. I want to be 170 by the end of January, and then I'll water cut the rest. I'm probably 177 right now, around that. So I'm counting my macros, which is not challenging, but it's different than how I usually eat.
What is challenging about it?
Just keeping track of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally insert everything. So it's like I'll get my meal ready, and then it takes me 10 minutes just to insert all this shit in the app, and it's cool because it keeps me dialed in.
Yeah.
So
what's helpful with me when I track macros is I often eat the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
So then it was easy. Like, oh, I had oatmeal again.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And that's kind of where I'm at.
Start it out though, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm out of steaks right now. I need to get more steak, but that's usually my staple. I did get hamburger patties, but those are super fat.
Yeah, they're high.
Right.
Fat.
They're very fatty.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the goal. That's the plan. And we're just hustling on. We're just doing it.
Nice.
Yeah. I feel good. I mean, like today I got, we benched and then I did 20 minutes on the stair climber, and that's piece of cake. I mean, cause I just doing a nice steady pace.
Yeah.
Nothing fast, which is fine, but 20 minutes, I mean, it gets you, especially when you're wearing leggings and sweats and shirt, sweater, hat. You start to get really hot.
Oh yeah, very warm.
Yeah, I started to do my cold plunge, as you know. I started that like 3 or 4 days ago. And I've been getting up at like 4:30 every morning. Not on purpose. I've just naturally start to wake up at that time.
I have been too.
Really? At 4:30?
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Super fucking annoying.
Yeah.
But like my body's sore and tired, and like I kind of toss and turn.
I go right as soon as my eyes pop up. I don't give myself an opportunity to talk myself out of it. I literally go right to my cold plunge. And I take a picture every morning to prove to people that I'm doing it. Like it was 42, I think, this morning.
Like,
the water was 30 something, I would imagine. I don't know how cold the water is, but it's in its 30s. But it's super refreshing. Yeah. It's hard, but because I do 2 straight minutes.
Yeah.
So I set my timer, get in, and it's difficult at first. If after you can get past that hyperventilation part, the breathing, as soon as you get your breathing under control, it's easy, and then your body kind of numbs.
Yeah.
But then the time's up and you're out. So it's super easy. I find it wakes me right. It energizes me. Yeah. And the cool thing about waking up at 4:30, which I never have before, unless we've gone in like to the gym super early before, is the reason I could justify is because it's like, I like to kind of like now, okay, I'll have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and I'll just kind of slowly wake up. And then depending on what my routine is going to be and what time I'm going to lift, I can eat with plenty of time.
Yeah.
So it gives me a lot of time to like just wake up and get my morning routine going.
Yeah.
So what were you going to say though about, you said you were about to say something about the cold plunge, I think.
Oh, the one time I did it.
At the girl thing.
Yeah. It was it? It was a girl live.
I remember that.
It's a mindset.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, fuck. That's why I do it. That's why I'm doing it.
And it's not to say like I am better than anyone, but it was like I got in and it was really cold, but like once you get your breathing under control, and 100%. It's totally a mindset.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
because you can keep, and it's never going to calm down. It's never going to feel better if you keep hyperventilating. Yeah. You have to fix that breath.
Yeah. But then we ended up like singing.
Right? Yeah. I remember that. I remember you posted that video.
Yeah, because it was with this really amazing woman named Anne. We did it together. I think
that the cold plunges, there's obviously has a lot of physical benefits. Mm-hmm. I don't know all of them. It has a lot of physical benefits, but I think the mental benefit is even better.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this before, that I'm very much a believer that if you can control the way you eat, just the food intake, if you can control the way you eat, you can literally control every other aspect of your life.
I'm screwed.
A lot of people are screwed, and that's society will prove that. But the thing is if you can control your food intake, you have the emotional control, because a lot of people get fucking hangry. They get all this. They get very emotional when it comes to food. It's like, if you can control that, you can control everything. And the cold plunge is exactly the same thing. Mm. If you can get your ass into freezing cold fucking water, 4:00 in the morning, and I am saying I'm better than most people because I'm doing that shit. I don't really mean that, but I am mentally stronger than most people. The thing is if you can get yourself to do that, you can control every aspect of your life.
Well, it's empowering, I think.
Absolutely.
Like, absolutely. I can do this. I can do hard things, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you're unafraid. You're not. And the thing is it's like 2 minutes is 2 minutes. When you're looking at a clock, it takes forever, right? But if you can not look at the clock, if you can just get in there, get your breath, and just know that you're benefiting yourself in so many different ways, physically, but also mentally and emotionally, then it's like it's nothing. It's easy money. And that's the same thing when it comes to food and diet. And that's the same thing when it comes to training, like when we train, right? I mean, why we put ourselves through hell, right? We break our bodies down because it's building them back up. But we do that for emotional strength more often than physical strength.
Yeah. It's that mental. This bullshit that my coach has me doing at the end.
Right.
It's just a lot of jumping. Shit that I hate, right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this.
But you feel better after you do it, right?
Yeah, and I'm fucking doing it.
Yeah.
You make me jump around and shit.
Right. Yeah.
Which like builds explosiveness and blah blah blah, but it doesn't mean I like it.
Right.
But yes.
Well, the fact that you're still doing it, though, that's what I'm talking about. That's like the difference between...
The kids are calling me again. I can tell because they call me from the Alexa.
Oh.
And it's either LA, New York, or Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I get spammed all the time from places. But...
Yeah, well, probably my youngest. Anyway, yes, I'm doing it. It's hard. Feel better.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
How was Christmas?
Oh,
or whatever you were going to say.
I was going to say, I'm getting stronger.
Yeah.
I still feel really weak, but like everything is looking really solid.
I mean, that's the story of our lives.
Well,
I can deadlift 500 pounds, and that's never fucking enough. That's not enough.
I'm squatting 135 and it's killing me, right? Like,
well, yeah, but again, I was talking to Marcus the other day how like, and I know, and I know that a lot of people are too hard on themselves, right? I'm brutally hard on myself. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to a lot of things, not everything, but a lot of things. I strive for not perfection, but I strive for accomplishment. Goals are always what I strive for success. That's my thing is I strive for success. And I think that it's as soon as we stop having a goal, then that's where things like kind of let go.
yeah.
Right. And I think that for me, no matter how strong I'm getting, and I'm still getting stronger, it's never enough. But that's not in a bad way. And I say that all the time. I'm not saying that it's a bad way, like I'm not good enough. I just want to do better. I want to do more.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing is I think that as long as you have a goal.
Yeah. And right now the goal is to like get my good form. Like I'm squatting and it's not tiring out my back. I'm deadlifting and I'm not feeling it in my lower back. Like those things are super important for longevity. Right.
Yeah.
And my squat is looking amazing and my deadlifts are almost there. And so like I'm not trying to justify it, but I'm okay with the lesser weight because I want to focus on my form and then build the strength from there.
Well, and you're not currently powerlifting, so the lesser weight doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I'm not trying.
You're still moving
I'm
weight.
just trying to I just want to be fucking strong and be able to move, and that's why he has me doing this other explosive bullshit.
I do wish you would get back into powerlifting, though, but that'll come eventually. You did get a new singlet last year.
I have 2 new singlets.
Wow.
They're both from Girl. One is all fiery, and the other one is black, I think.
I may need to try that fiery one for nationals.
It's too It's too tight on my thighs.
Yeah, I mean you got big thighs.
I do. I can't wear my sleeves anymore. My knee sleeves.
Really?
Because since I've gained this weight and I'm where I'm sitting.
Gains, son.
Yes. Gains. It's a little mix of little fat, little muscle.
Right.
I can't get it over my left calf.
Do you use straps to pull them up?
I've never tried that.
You should try that because I have to fight mine all the time.
Well, I can get this one up. It really, really hurts. But my left, I can't get it past my calf. And then just wearing it, it was like cutting off the circulation.
Get an upsize on
because I just had it. I got it to where like the top was like right at my kneecap, and I like squatted. This one's like up here, and this one, I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
Right.
It was like cutting off the circulation.
Yeah.
Like, how did I get big calves?
Right.
Like my calves are all.
Hey, everybody wants big calves.
I've never thought of me as having big calves, but apparently my calves have grown.
I started training back again in my SBDs.
Yeah,
because they're just easier. They don't fucking cut into because my new ones are great.
Yeah, but they're really tight.
Oh my God. I have to roll them down every time. The good thing is they roll down and roll back up fairly easy.
Well, it's because there's that big gap in the back.
Yeah, and that sucks because then that cuts into I can't do accessories with those. Or by the end of my routine, I'll have cuts back there. Yeah. And they're like, you remember when we wore wraps that time?
Yep.
They're very much like having wraps on. They're that tight. Yeah. So, and it's so weird because they got such a gap behind the knee that they suck. But my SBDs are my go-to again. And they're just comfortable. They're still a pain to get up. I have to use straps to pull them up, but they're, just as much strength with them.
Yeah. Well, if I could get mine on, I would wear them.
Which is funny because I've had those things for 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah. No.
The same ones.
Well, I've gained 50 pounds since I.
Really?
Yeah. Since I was like wearing them regularly, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like that 50 pounds has just.
Yeah. In your calves. There it is. Right there.
I can't wear them anymore.
Right.
It's frustrating. So I was thinking about getting some like cheaper, not as compressive ones.
Yeah.
Because I just want something.
Or just get one more size bigger on SBDs.
They're fucking expensive. So
but they're worth it.
Yeah, but what happens when I lose the weight and then I have these ones that are too big?
Yeah. Hand them down to somebody.
Maybe I'll get some of those new Pioneer.
I want to get the...
Because Pioneer has sleeves now.
I want to get... Who is it? John Hack's Proven Strength. They have a new sleeve that actually has a bend. It's like a little bend in it. So it bends with your knee.
It's easier to put on.
Right.
Yeah.
And probably way more comfortable when you're actually in the squat as far because they're still super like solid. I'm sure like the new ones that I got.
Yeah.
But with that bend in it, it probably won't cut in.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of those because I was looking last night because I used to have a pair of Rock Tape knee sleeves a long time ago. And they were great because I could just slip them on.
Yep.
And they were great for like keeping my knees warm, whatever. I gave them to someone. I don't remember. So I was looking for another pair of Rock Tape ones because they were like $40.
Oh, yeah.
And they weren't as thick. Anyway, on Amazon, they did have a bunch of new types of sleeves that were like what you're talking about.
Bent, yeah.
Yeah, what you're talking about.
It's like a natural bend. But yeah, so I'm betting you could find a good pair of used ones from someone.
Probably.
I mean, if you want a used pair, but...
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
They could be washed.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah.
I was going to say I really want a sauna.
Oh, fuck. Me too.
Yeah, it's so good for your brain.
Yeah. Me too.
That's the big thing. Your brain overall health.
Yep.
Right, but the brain is the thing. I'm
yeah.
So that I don't lose track of my words.
I do that all
Maybe
the
that would
time.
help. Yeah, but
that's definitely what I want. Molly texted me a picture before Christmas. It was right before Christmas because they had one at Costco.
A sauna?
It was it was like a 2-person infrared one for like, I don't know, it was less than $1,500, I think.
Is it like a standing one?
Yeah.
Like what she has?
No, I think, you have to actually stand in it or is there a seat in it?
No, I mean like not temporary is what I mean.
No, it's not like, a portable one.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not a portable one.
Like what they have.
They have an infrared one.
Right, but it's not like the zip up kind.
No, it's not like that.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's not
See,
like that.
this is why I need a fucking sauna.
Right, yeah. And, but I wish I would have got it, but I didn't get it. But I would actually really like a real steam one. Like hot rock one.
Yeah.
Real steam. Those fucking things are at least almost everywhere I've looked a minimum of $3,000.
They're so spendy. That's why I was looking at the portable
$3,000 and up. Well, I think Brett has one of the portable ones, kind of like the little portable.
He said he had several.
Well,
remember?
But
he also has the barrel sauna, which I had looked up. Wait, are we talking about Brent or Brett?
Not Brent. Brett.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So Brent Brent has that.
The barrel
that
sauna.
good one.
Anyway.
Brett has one of those portable ones, and he was telling me that he's had a lot of issues with it, electrical or something. So it's like I don't want to even waste, even if it's cheap. I don't want to waste money on that.
Yeah.
So So I probably won't get one of those. I'd rather spend money on a really, really good one.
What's the thing
like get the hot tub out of there and then put a nice sauna in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking with like the portable one. Like, would I set it up and take it down? Right. Would it just sit in my room? And then you have to like fill the tank, like the water tank.
Yeah.
Being able just to walk into one.
Right. Yeah. Even the infrared ones are awesome. I've been in those before and they're great. I would like, if I'm going to spend money, I'd like to spend a little bit more for real steam.
Yeah.
I think the steam is really beneficial. I don't know if there's any scientific evidence behind that, but I like the steam of it. But because for one thing, I like hot tubs, but they're just they become money pits. Once they start going out, fuck. I mean, as much money as I put in our hot tub, I could have bought another fucking hot tub for that shit.
Yeah, the heater kept going out.
Yeah.
And it's not working currently.
The heater went out again.
Ugh.
I mean, it went out again. It's like, I'm not going to keep doing this shit.
Yeah.
So I need to get rid of it. And then just to get somebody to haul it out, it's like $500 to get it hauled out. I'll just cut it in half and fucking do it myself.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Not that I'm cheap, but when it comes to shit like that, I'm cheap for sure. No, I'm cheap. I'm definitely cheap. Not really, but anyway, so yeah, I would really love to have another hot tub, but they're just too much. They just cost too much money. And if I had another hot tub, it would be really ideal to actually have one like inside. Like it would be cool to have like a sunroom and have it inside. It's cool to have it outside, But at the same time, just like my fucking cold plunge, it's like, well, cold plunge isn't not so much, but when you get out of a hot tub and it's raining and then you got to walk through the house and all that shit.
Yeah, you guys could add a sunroom right off your...
Yeah, off the backside is what I want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, having a sauna would be awesome. That would be super, super cool.
I have so much property. I'm thinking about like where to put it.
Oh fuck! You got so many cool spots you can do. You can make like a little walkway out to it.
I know, it's exciting.
You guys could actually do like a teepee. You can build like remember that you
I've
saw
seen
it. Remember
pictures of
that
it.
they had just some dorky teepee out here and it was meant for like a hot room. The bad thing is it wasn't an actual teepee, it was tarp. Right? It wasn't like an authentic style teepee, but that's what you guys could do. That would be totally cool. Building like a teepee and putting like a fire pit in the middle of it. That would be dope.
I'd have to go outside to use it though.
Well, I mean, that's true. But yeah. Anywho.
In time.
In time.
Figure it out. I don't think this has gone a lot longer than either of us expected, I think.
Oh, shit.
38.
Oh, shit. Boy.
I don't have anything else.
Okay, neither do I.
I didn't have anything to talk about in the first place. We just haven't done this in so long.
I know. God, we got to do this more often
and
now.
actually gotten it out.
Yeah, right. We do have 2 or 3 that we haven't put out.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. We'll have to do this again more regularly. Hopefully.
Yeah, because I know people like to listen to us.
Right, yeah. Tons of people.
The camera's crooked.
It's been crooked from day one. Hopefully it's keeping recording. I don't know how much space I have on my phone, so. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.